I was originally going to do a YouTube short for this review, but I liked it too much, so I decided to do a full-length video, albeit probably a shorter one. Shelby Oaks is a new movie from Chris Stuckman. Now, as the old lady that I am, I really didn't start watching a lot of YouTube until maybe a couple years ago and making my own content, just a couple of months ago. So I had no idea who Chris Stuckman was. And from how much I liked this feature film, I hope we do see more of him. The story itself is simple. A group of creators known as the Paranormal Paranoias have gone missing. As you can tell from their name, they investigate, supposed hauntings, haunted places, haunted, prisons, schools, things like that. And when 3 members of this team end up dead, one person is still missing, and her sister is now searching for answers. While most of the story is told in your traditional narrative way, it is also part found footage documentary style, like Strange Harvest, which came out a couple months ago. So it uses a lot of different styles, which is really effective because in the beginning you're getting the background of this team, what happened to them, what they were about, and you get some background on the missing woman and her sister's determination to find her, or at least find out what happened to her. This movie was obviously inspired by a lot of other movies. I honestly don't even want to mention them because I think it would give a lot away. Because my only criticism, and criticism is even too harsh of a word, but you can definitely see where certain strands of the story came from. So much so that, I kind of knew along the way where each beat was going to hit, but I was thoroughly entertained, so I just really didn't care. But in the interest of not wanting to do spoilers, I don't want to mention a lot of the more, obvious influences. But at the same time, this still was an original film. This movie got a little more buzz when Mike Flanagan joined in a producing role, which I think, gave Chris Stuckman some more money to, maybe reshoot some stuff, get some added footage. It was great to see Keith David in a small role. He never disappoints.
Well, how the hell did you get the beans above the frying?
Brendan Sexton III is in this, and us OGs will remember him as Warren in Empire Records.
Stop calling me Warren!
He plays the husband of the main character, Mia, who is searching for her sister. And Mia is played by Camille Sullivan, and she does a wonderful job. A lot of the heavy moments are on her shoulders. Sarah Dern plays Riley, who is the missing sister. And while she is what is keeping the plot moving forward, she's not in a lot of it. A lot of her story we see through the found footage and the documentary being made about her disappearance. Now, I saw this movie in a theater where I was the only person in it. And I think that really enhanced the experience. Like, I don't get, creeped out a lot, but that really added to the atmosphere. Sitting in a dark theater completely by yourself is definitely a vibe. And this movie really builds up the tension and also has some great scares. There was one that legitimately surprised me. I'm not a jump in your seat kind of person because, like a lot of us horror fans, we watch enough of it. We know when the jump scare is coming, we know how the game is played. But this one legitimately gave me a start. Because I'd say 7 out of 10 times if I jump in a movie, it's usually because maybe my mind wandered for a second and I wasn't really concentrating on the movie. But no, this one got me. It has a lot of great, creepy, demonic imagery. They have a lot of the kind of glowing, reflective eyes that we see in characters, in other things. Just very effective, and that's not just because I get creeped out by glowing eyes, although it's really glowing red eyes in my case. And this movie has a wonderful score. Very creepy. This is something where I'm wondering if Mike Flanagan's involvement helped make this happen. I don't know. So see it in a theater. Go support a smaller film. I don't know if maybe, some people who don't really like found footage maybe think that that's all of what this movie is, where it's really not. We get some of the team that has gone missing. We get to see their footage, but we also have the documentary style of, following the investigation, interviews with family, and screen capture. You'll see what people are saying about this whole thing online, where, a lot of people think it's just a hoax to get their channel more views, things like that. So you get a lot of background and exposition, but without feeling like it's being all dumped on you. And that can be a tricky thing to do. So I'm really looking forward to what comes next for Chris Stuckman. I think he definitely has a vision. And for a first film, yeah, this was pretty damn good. I give it 4 top hats. So let me know what you think. Have you seen it? Do you want to see it? As always, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And like what you like. Don't be a dick. And empathy is a superpower.